This is Eagle Owl, and today we will be talking about Daniel Jones. He just might sign with the Eagles, and I will go over the reason why I believe it's going to happen. Also, AJ Brown speaks to the media about the team connection. Lastly, we're going to destroy the Rams today, but let's get straight into it. All right, man, before we hop straight into it, welcome back, Britton Covey. Britton Covey is officially activated. He will be playing today. Again, shout out Britton Covey. It's been a long wait. And we'll see what he can do. Because I believe he's the true wide receiver three. No pun intended on Jahad Dotson. But I think Britton Covey showed it in camp, the couple games he played. He just looked good. You get Britton Covey out in open space, he can make guys miss. And yeah, man, again, shout out to Britton Covey being back. I think he's gonna make some things happen against the Rams, and I think he's gonna shock some people. Also, we got the punt returner back and Britton Covey as well, so we don't have to worry about Cooper DeJean getting dirty hit on a punt return or whatever. We need Cooper DeJean strictly on defense. We do. It just is what it is. I know Cooper DeJean is a great punt returner, but he's too great to get hit and then get hurt, and then we pissed off like, why didn't they have somebody else punt returner? So Britton Covey can do that and also be a solid wide receiver three in the safety blanket for Jalen Hurts. So again, shout out to Britton Covey. I know we elevated CJ Uzma, if I'm not mistaken, as well. Jack Stoll getting picked up on waivers. Sucks, but you got Uzma, who's been a veteran in this league, who did really good things in this league. But I ain't gonna lie, I prefer Stoll, but he's a Dolphin now. It is what it is. It is what it is. All right, so let's get into the first topic. Destroy the Rams. You gotta destroy the Rams today. The Rams are gonna bring it for sure. I think this game is probably tougher than the Washington game. A lot of people was giving Washington praise, but we seen that. Now this is a team that been hot. We talking about a team that is well coached. They got two really good receivers, and Puka Nacua and Cooper Kupp. Our defense will be tested, especially the young guys. But I think we hold it down. I don't think we blow them out. I don't know about blowing them out. If we blow them out, I'll be surprised for sure. But we good enough to at least beat them by a touchdown, maybe 9 points. I don't see a double-digit win, but if it happens, it happens. I'm happy either way. But we know LA is a home game for the Philadelphia Eagles. The LA Eagles is a real thing. And so the crowd, we're going to have the crowd. I believe we got the momentum coming into this game. And we just got to stay poised. We've been 10-1. We've been to the Super Bowl. We did a lot of great things. So it's not like this team is overly excited because we know what the goal is. The goal is to get there again and finish the job. So the Rams is just in the way. The Rams are just strictly in the way. I believe we are the better team for sure. But again, the Rams are going to bring it. They're in the way. We got to knock them off. And Rams got some good things on their side. They get a lot of pressure, but they haven't faced a Lane Johnson or a Jordan Mailata or a Landon Dickerson or a Cam Jurgens. Hell, even a Mekhi Becton. They haven't faced a line like that. So I want to see what they can do if they don't get the pressure. They struggle against tight ends. We still got A.J. Brown on the field. A.J. might go off this game, especially if they're not getting the pressure they want. If they want to get pressure, they're going to have to rush more than 4. You don't have Aaron Donald there anymore. Hell, y'all struggle to get pressure against us with Aaron Donald. So with him not being there, and them rookies got to deal with vets like Lane Johnson and Jordan Mailata and stuff like that, I just don't see them getting the same pressure. I think they third or fourth in pressure rate. I know they top 5. I know they top 5 in pressure rate, but again, they haven't faced a deep offensive line like ours. And that was the same thing I was hearing about Washington, how they could get all this pressure, et cetera, et cetera. Yeah, they got 2 sacks or whatever. But once that pressure slowed down, that was it. That was it. So I don't think the Rams get the same pressure as they've been getting on other teams. I think Jalen Hurts is very comfortable this game. I want to see like Jahad Dodson step up because I know they're gonna put him at wide receiver too. It's only right. Again, AJ Brown's going to be AJ Brown. Then Saquon Barkley is going to do Saquon Barkley things. And don't forget about Dallas Goddard. He's the X factor, like I said in my previous video, because they struggle against tight ends. So I see this game going, let's say 26-17 Eagles. 26-17 Eagles. We should beat the Rams. But let's get into some other things I've seen. Daniel Jones. I think he's going to sign with the Eagles. I'm just not sure when. Because Adam Schefter came out with a report that the Eagles are not looking to sign Daniel Jones. The key word is right now. So I think if Daniel Jones is on the market for a minute, I think we assign him. I just know Howie Roseman. I know we don't like this. He was a giant, et cetera, et cetera. And I don't like the comments I've been seeing. Like he's practically Jalen Hurts. If he had what Jalen Hurts had, no, Daniel Jones not. Daniel Jones don't got that winning pedigree, man. Jalen Hurts, to me, he was so good in 2021, even 2022. I thought Quez Watkins was a star. That's how good he was, man. Remember, Quez Watkins has like 600-700 yards. We're like, yo, we just slide him to wide receiver 3. He should be fine. And then what you seen was Quez Watkins expose himself that he wasn't that good. But Jalen Hurts made him look really, really good. A lot of people forget that. A.J. Brown, he wasn't a top 10 wide receiver before coming to Philadelphia. He wasn't. He come to Philadelphia, do what he do. It's a debate. AJ Brown might be the best receiver in the league right now. So I hear these narratives about Jalen Hurts or whatever, but he elevates people game. I just don't think Daniel Jones do that at all. Like you got to think of like Mekhi Becton. Mekhi Becton, I think he was mic'd up like a practice or a game, and he talked to Jalen Hurts. He like, yo, that motivational stuff you be talking about is starting to get to me. I don't think Daniel Jones got that. I don't think he got that leadership. And I think people undervalue that, think of him a Kai Becton. Y'all guys told me he ain't good. He's a bust or whatever. He ain't going to look that good in Philadelphia because he wasn't good with the Jets. I mean, playing like a top 10 guard to me. So shout out to like Jalen Hurts elevating people game. And I just don't think Daniel Jones got that pedigree. But far as skill set, I mean, sure, Daniel Jones could probably run harder than Jalen Hurts, in my opinion. Daniel Jones got an arm just a little bit, but he's inaccurate. I mean, I've been watching it just in case he signed with the Philadelphia Eagles. There were guys like getting open on the Giants, and he was just missing them, man. He was missing them. He's a backup in this league. It sucks. Like he was drafted in the first round. Can't control that. And when you drafted that high, you expected to be the guy. But I think Tom McShay was right on this one because I know he evaluated Daniel Jones. He like, yo, Daniel Jones is a second round, third round pick because he just got some things to work on. Maybe he can develop and be a starting quarterback. But I mean, again, when you drafted that high, hey, they expect things out of you. But again, back to the Eagles and Daniel Jones, I think it's going to happen if Daniel Jones don't find a home. I wouldn't be surprised if he'd be on our practice squad. I'm telling you that. Adam Schefter report and that ended right now. I let you know we probably looking, but that's just not our focus right now. It's such a high we move to pick up a former starter or whatever. We did it before. Minshew, even go back to like the Nick Foles and then Kenny Pickett, and it seemed like Daniel Jones will be his type of guy to pick up. I'm just keeping it above. We take backup quarterbacks very serious. All right, last topic, AJ Brown. AJ Brown speak on the connection with the team, and let me go ahead and play this clip.
To get into asking you, last year you guys, the season doesn't end the way you want. This year is kind of a little uneven. What's been the turning point for this team this year?
I think connection, accountability, um, taking it one day at a time. You know, the message was literally a couple days ago. We haven't done nothing yet. You know, we've been in this stage. We've been here before. We've been to the Super Bowl and lost. We starting off 10-1. So right now we're 8-2. None of that matters. We haven't done nothing yet. So all we focus on is just 1-0. And I think the team has adopted that DNA, that mentality, and so.
How do you guys stick with not looking and being like, man, 6-game win streak, like, let's get it to 7, let's get it. How do you kind of stay focused on not going that route?
I think for the guys that have been here to lead the other guys who are excited about that. Because, as you know, as you play, it's natural. You know, you feel good about yourself. But again, we done it. We got so close. And so now we're just trying to stay locked in and focus on the important things like going 1-0 this week and not worrying about nothing else.
I love it.
Dope interview. Got to watch the whole thing. Again, AJ Brown is right on this one. Always right. The team is still hungry. The team is connecting, and I think that's the big difference between the 10-1 team and the 8-2 team as of today. Is because the last year team, I said, I'm like, these dudes, you know, they winning off of talent, but it's something. It's a disconnect there. Everybody was seeing it. I think Kenneth Gainwell talked about it during the off season, but this team feel more connected. It seemed like they having fun. You see a lot of communication on the field, off the field, and again, man, AJ Brown is right on this one. He is definitely right on this one. But that's all I got for you guys today. And hey, man, what do you think and how do you feel? Do you believe Daniel Jones will be a Philadelphia Eagle? AJ Brown. And this is Eagle Hound, man. I'm out.